Hello everybody and welcome back to Mario 64 DS minigames. Kind of pause. Actually, my controller's just not working. Oh. Wait, hang on, is my Windows noise? Oh no, it's not even a Windows noise. Wait, what? Oh, that part unplugged itself, okay. Puzzle Panic. This minigame takes the puzzle panel to a whole new level. Put on your thinking cap, you're going to need it. I mean, yeah, that is a much bigger board. And if you're looking at my perspective here, this on the right, that is very confusing looking how it meshes together like that. So I think I'm going to be using the big one. Oops, I didn't think. Oh, I hate that. I want to look at your guys' perspective. It makes it a little bit easier here. Oh, that silly. The one on the top that I was trying to get rid of was supposed to be there. Just this? Okay. I mean, I suppose the early ones are going to be easier, right? That's supposed to be there, so it's just this. You know, it's just like the last one. You gotta get in the swing of things. You gotta start understanding what kind of moves they expect you to do so that you can, do them. Like how I need to do this and this. Once you start recognizing the stuff that they have you do, it's just like kind of pattern recognition until they eventually stump you. Is it just the same thing, but I hit one lower on the second move? That's so silly. Ah, they're already throwing out a checker pattern. I hate when it's the checker pattern. So hard to look at. Did I ever put back on this? Okay, I did put back on the screen. Didn't know if I just left that on the screen. I'm gonna flip this one. Then, this one. No. Need to flip higher. So it was, what did I do? This, and then this. There we go. Yeah, I just wish I could separate the top and the bottom screen so I could look at this easier. Because that's really what's killing me right now. Is being unable to tell how many up and down I need to be. I should probably keep going back to OBS to look instead. So, the thing I'm seeing here is that probably. Yeah, that looks correct. And then it looks like this whole area needs to be swapped around-ish. How do I fix it? What move fixes that area? Oh, you know what? It's once again, I was swapping too many too high. Oh, this way? I was still changing too many. It's so hard to tell with the checkerboard. 3 turns now, and still checkerboard. Okay. So 2 moves are going to have to go on this right side here. We need to flip these 2, but everything else around it is actually good. Oh. I think I hit here. Because... oh, what am I looking at? Oh, jeez. Oh, I actually hate this. Wait. be this, and then, I don't know, this, but then there's still the left side. I don't... This is already very rough. Speaking of rough, I still haven't figured out how to upload this thing I recorded on the phone. Granted, I haven't actually, like, looked into it very much. I'm sure I could just open YouTube and go hit upload and pick a file. But I had to go figure out why my phone, when it recorded it, even though I held my phone horizontal and it showed me a horizontal screen, did not record in horizontal. Rather, it recorded in vertical, but everything was just weirdly sideways in that. That was something I had to fix. And I did try to upload or download it on my computer, and I was just gonna edit that on DaVinci Resolve, thing I do usually use for uploading videos. But whenever I downloaded the video that I recorded, it would just that looks like a move that we need to do. So now we have 2 moves to somehow fix the rest of this. Somehow. Is it as simple as, like, going here and here? No, not quite. Well, the bottom right corner needs to be there. Oops, I'm a silly. So what was that move that I did? Here? Yeah. I think it's as simple as doing like this and this. Yeah. But yeah, no, for some reason the file that when I would download it, stayed as an MP4 file, because that's what it was stored on Google Photos. I was downloading it off of Google Photos. I just saved it to the cloud and downloaded it there. But for some reason, it would have the audio but not the visuals, and I couldn't open it in anything other than DaVinci Resolve. Like Media Player, photos and videos, or whatever it's called. Like the default things that open like photos and videos. Just wouldn't open it. Which in and of itself was pretty odd. I think I flipped too many. Oh shoot, I just flipped that one. Well, my plan was I was going to do this, which makes that staircase, and then, you know, just continue to do it this way. But I needed to hit the corner here, not above the corner. My bad. There we go. And then after that, it's just, I haven't gotten around to trying to upload it from my phone. So... do this. I do this. I do this. That one wasn't so bad. It's very similar to the last one. So far we've seen 2 patterns, the staircases and the checkerboard. Hey look, it's a different pattern. We found it. We found one. And it starts us off with this brand new pattern with 4 moves. Oh jeez. That's kinda terrifying. Can't lie. Do this. What kind of pattern are we making here? Okay. See, again, very confusing because over there on the right is what I'm looking at. could not tell what I was supposed to be making. So I just need to do this and this then. That's way simpler. I thought I had to make this weird complex shape, but no, we're good. Now we make it again. How do we make this though? Well, the bottom left corner is already solved. Bottom right corner can easily be solved. Or sorry, top right corner, sorry. Be solved like that. So we have 2 moves to solve the rest of it. That's what we gotta figure out. And I think the solution is this. Yeah, would you look at that? Well, that's easily solved by just the corner, but then I have to like fix the rest of this. The issue. Well, I'll just throw that out there. So like if I did that, those are all good and dandy. Now how do I fix the rest? In 3 moves. Like, you do a bit of like this. That solves the bottom left corner. Now I still have to fix the right, which I think is as simple as this. Yeah. I was thinking it was something similar to that, but trying to do it in the opposite direction just made it hard to visualize. But doing it that way made it very simple to visualize. Hang on, I gotta... It does look kind of cool though when it's like this, you know? But man, does it hurt the eyes. Okay, so we're making the letter A in the middle. That's what we're doing. Okay, that does not help me visualize it in the slightest. But maybe we could do this and this. That's the bottom corner is done. Now there's the issue of how do I fix this one in the side and this one in the top. The answer would be... The answer is almost this. Not quite. There's that one spot right there. Needs to not be flipped. So let's start with the top left corner then, because that's what we need to solve. So what if I did something like this, then this? That should solve it? Yeah, and then we just do this. Sorry about that, I ran out of space on my computer, because I forgot to delete previous footage. Oops daisy. And the Binding of Isaac episode yesterday was really long. Of which, actually, that reminds me, yesterday was the 20th of October. Which means that's 5 years of doing YouTube again. 5 whole years. Of which, I meant to make a video, whatnot. I forgot. I forgot to. Mainly because I forgot that it was the 20th. I thought it was still like the 17th. I didn't realize that it was already the 20th of October. Otherwise I would've. I've been like sitting here trying to think of things to say in the video and whatnot for like a while. And then I go ahead and miss the date anyways. And now I have... But I don't want to like upload 3 episodes today, or videos today, because I mean there's this one. This has to come out today, and one I recorded on my phone needs to come out before this, technically. And I don't want to upload the phone one as a standalone. Because, I don't know, I just don't feel like it's, like... I mean, most of my content, in fairness, doesn't get really edited a whole lot. And from what I could tell, the audio in it is actually kind of okay. But... I don't know, it just doesn't... You know, I kind of wish I did upload it yesterday with Binding of Isaac. Because it is very akin to what I used to do with the camera. Which I do very much so miss being able to gesture with my hand towards the screen rather than having to use a mouse. Be like, hey, look at this number 3, and I'm circling it with my mouse. Something that's way harder for you, the viewer, to notice. So everything I need to do here is related to the left side. How do I fix it? I have 3 moves, which means at some point I'm going to be breaking something, fixing it with 2 more moves. What is this something, and mainly, how do I fix the middle one? What am I doing there? You know? Yeah, no, I think after I upload this, because it's 2:07 p.m., I went to bed late and woke up late. But after I upload this, I'll probably record that video. It's just gonna be me rambling, you know? Talk about various things. Meanwhile... like, you know, showing analytics and stuff like that also. Because I just feel like it's nice. It's every couple years or so, just like show off the analytics just as a example, just as a show of like, you know, this is what we were at then, this is what we are at now. Not like the channel has grown like massively, but I think since the last time, which was like 2 years ago, I think I've gained like 200 subscribers, so that's like double. That's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good. It's a mystery why people don't stick around while we're staring at a screen with desert music. I mean, I could do like a fan. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I hit my mute mic button. You could do a fancy thing and just start moving these up and down. Look at that. But I cannot figure out what in the world I'm supposed to be doing here. Because the thing is, it's like I move these. Then what? You know, then I have to re-put them down. Like, how do I get these to be, like, equal to each other? That's the part I'm struggling to figure out here. I think I messed up the first move. What was... I need to see the beginning again. What did we have that we were looking at before? Oh. Okay. Hear me out. I do this, and then this. So I did mess up the first move, is what I'm seeing here. I'm pretty sure I just messed up the beginning. However, how do I fix this now? So something like this, and then somehow something very similar. It's a very similar situation, ain't it? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I go here. Whoops, these 3, that's solvable by the... Myself, these two is the issue. How to do this is such a big problemo. See, let's say I hit here, right? The third from the top on the far left side. Then I'm gonna flip this one, third from the bottom. Then I'm gonna hit this one, that's third from the top. When I do this, and then this is gonna still be marked by itself. And everything else is gonna be empty. So I won't be able to get rid of this because it's gonna be open, and that's not good. Now that's where I am confused. What do? What if... Oh, this was terrible. This was a terrible idea that I've just done. Oops. Ah, yeah, no, I've flubbed this, I think. Yeah. I don't know how to do about that. Well, so much for that. How long was the recording before I had, or like before OBS couldn't keep recording? 13 minutes? Okay, so this is like a full-length episode just of this alone, but at least it didn't take an hour or whatever the last one took. Going to only 46. Eesh. You know what, just to add some variety, let's also do the other desert theme one. Or desert music. Heck yeah, I knew I lost track. I know exactly when too. Like, I thought they were gonna stop, and then they kept going, so I looked away. Which just made it so I was not ready. Well, you went back to the right one. That's pretty simple. So odd that this one and the treasure chest one just don't know what they need to do for the top screen, so they just put a laughing Mario up there. Like, they went and animated this whole Mario and everything. Makes me so disappointed though that my current file, like, I'm still disappointed that finding out that on my actual physical copy of the game, I also have a not that high of a score for this game. Because I remember spending like hours going for a higher score. Like sitting in the... Ah, shoot, I forgot which one's blue. I think it's the one in the middle. That's always the catch-up for me. Is which one's blue, which one's green. Like, I'll follow one of them while keeping like half track of the other one. And then I kind of forget which one's which. The one's blue. But like, I don't remember how far I got. I just know I got pretty far. I want to say like at least 40s. Because the thing is, like, if you haven't noticed, it's like it goes on like a pattern for terms of speeds. Kind of goes in like rules of threes. Where it's slow, then it's medium, then it's fast. I forgot which one's which. I think you're green? Nope. I've already lost track of which one's which. Uh-oh. Well, time to do a 50-50 guess. You. Nope. I lost. I failed the 50-50 guess. Got 8 again. But let it be known that I only missed them once. It's just I, forgot which color is which. Sucks. But I did know where the other one was each time. With that does it for this episode of Super Mario 64 DS. Next time, it's the game out of any of the mini games that everybody knows. This one again. And everyone loves it. Bye-bye.